Welcome back to the show. The Medicare Advantage open enrollment period runs every year from January 1st through March 31st. In the sponsored segment this morning, we welcome to the show Kyle Ingraham, manager of Medicare and Individual Sales at HAP, to fill us in on what we need to know. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, great to see you. You know, first off, what is the purpose of open enrollment?
So it's a critical time of year that not enough people know about, honestly. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan starting on the first of the year, so January 1st, you have an opportunity to make a one-time change. That change can either be to another Medicare Advantage plan or back to original Medicare with a prescription drug plan. If you're on a Medicare supplement with a PDP coming into the year, unfortunately, you don't have an opportunity to move at this point unless you have another election period. But this is an opportunity for those on Medicare Advantage plans to reassess the plan, whether it's new for them and if it's working the way that they thought it would, or if they didn't get a chance to look at it during the annual enrollment period and they want to see if there's any better options.
But bottom line, that window is closing, right?
It does at the end of the month. So they have until the end of March, and then they're going to be in until the annual enrollment period in October. All
right, let's talk about, what are some action steps for beneficiaries? What do we need to consider with that?
The most important thing is talk to your agent or your broker if you have one. If you don't, go online, do a little bit of research yourself on Medicare.gov or someplace like HAP.com/Medicare to find out, what the enrollment period is, what options you have to make changes this time of year. Because a lot has happened in the industry. You had a lot of changes with the Inflation Reduction Act and the prescription drug cap that hit this year, which also changed some for how some formularies and the drug list work for plans. So maybe they went to the pharmacy and now all of a sudden there's a deductible they're not used to paying, or something else has come up, the drug cost has moved up for them. So this is a great opportunity to go on, talk to your broker, learn more about your plan and if it's still working the way you want it to.
So some changes there to consider. I mean, overall though, how does HAP kind of guide someone through this process?
Yeah, it's critical. So we work through two ways. Either they can call in to our team and we're able to walk them through what's going on with their current plan and make sure that it's fitting for them. But the other part is we lean heavily on our community, our agents, our brokers, and make sure that they're able to, go to somebody's home and sit down and make sure they're comfortable or talk to them over the phone. Whatever works best for the member is how we want them to go with it. But if they call into HAP and they want to meet with an agent, we're always happy to make that connection for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, for some people out there, this may be a little intimidating. You certainly understand that, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I work in this all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that I completely understand. I helped my own father go through his Medicare election a year ago, and he was used to commercial group coverage and how all that works, and always has an HR professional help him make a change. Well, now you're on your own for Medicare. So
right.
Working with somebody in the community is a huge way to make that transition a little bit easier for you.
All right, again, you'll be in good hands. Where can people at home find out more information?
Like I said, HAP.com/Medicare is a great way to get these resources.
Yeah, and again, that open enrollment runs through March 31st, so keep that in mind. Now's the time to take action if you haven't done so already. Thank you for your insight this morning.
No, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Kevin?